Welcome to the Rum Revival. My name is Arminder, and today Derek from the Make and Drink YouTube channel will be joining me to answer the question, which unaged overproof Jamaican rum is the best? Or if not the best, what is our personal unbiased favorite? And we're gonna do that by blind tasting Wray Nephew, Rum Fire, Monymusk Overproof, and Worthy Park Overproof. We're gonna try them neat, and then we're gonna try them in 3 iconic cocktails that specifically call for these types of rums. Each round, we're gonna pick our favorite and maybe even guess what it is. So what's the big deal about these 4 rums, and what do they have in common? Well, they're all unaged Jamaican rums. They're all bottled at 63% ABV, and they're made with extended fermentations, creating lots of big, bold flavors and aromas, like those classic notes of overripe tropical fruit and funk. Now, in terms of the differences, they're all made at a different Jamaican distillery, and the Wray Nephew and the Monymusk Overproof are pot calm still blends, while Rum Fire and Worthy Park are all pot still rums. Now, the Wray Nephew, the Rum Fire, and the Monymusk are all made from molasses, while the Worthy Park is a blend of molasses and cane juice. All right, let's bring out our guest. It's Derek from the Make and Drink YouTube channel. Hey, Derek.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
Really?
Just the horsepower in front of us right now.
Yeah, we are not messing around. I'm curious, do you have a favorite coming into this at least?
To say that Rum Fire is my favorite of them, I guess I don't. I've never had this one. You did share with me when this came out, and I picked up a bottle, but I was waiting to this moment. I've not had the Monymusk. And the Wray Nephew, I just have never had a love affair with it. I use it as like a base for other things or bumping up ABV, but on its own, I can't really tell you that I've ever loved cocktails when it was just this.
It gets the job done.
Yes.
Yeah, I will wholeheartedly say that Rum Fire is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
I know, exactly, yeah. But I am open to coming into this and maybe finding a new favorite. And that's the whole point of what we're doing, is by doing this blind, is to kind of get rid of that, those personal biases and see truly what our individual favorites actually are.
And that's important because I do feel like I already have a bias right now. I want to like this one the most because it's the coolest bottle, it's the coolest label. I like that there's some cane juice. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Okay. It's tough to.
I mean, if you. Yeah. 9 out of 10 people are going to say that.
Sure.
But the fact that it's Worthy Park and newer, that to me is interesting. So I like that we're not tasting them, or that we are tasting them blind, so we can actually like really tell what tastes best.
Exactly. Why don't we try these neat? Let's do it. All right, so we are back. We have all 4 of the rums poured. We don't know which one is which, but we will reveal that after we've tasted through them. Any final words before we dive in?
No, the aroma of this. Actually, this is a large room, but the aroma from the second those bottles were cracked, it's unmistakable.
Yeah, it really is. I'm looking forward to this, so why don't we start, and we'll just start with the one over here on the left.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. It's a little sweet, there's a little sweetness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just picking up a little bit of like a slight sweet custardy kind of note maybe, and then some maybe some generic pineapple. I mean, this smells nice. Oh, you're already drinking. Oh shit, okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty intense. There's like a hit of spice note, but I don't know if it's like black pepper maybe, or something like that.
For the first thing I'm having, it's surprisingly pleasant, I guess. On the scale of what this is.
So far, yeah. All right, let's go with number 2.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, this smells more pleasant, more like artificial banana.
Yeah, I mean, this is so much more fruit forward. Ooh. Oh, it's interesting, it's doing stuff. There's some industrial elements, but now, ooh, the finish is actually kind of really nice. It's a kind of like a subdued banana. Yeah. Almost like a banana baby food kind of puree on the finish.
Like there's a little more harshness. And not necessarily, they're all the same, right, ABV, but the aroma didn't come across as hot.
No.
But drinking it, to me, it feels hotter. That might have been like a wrong pipe situation because it's still
hurting? Still burning?
Still burning.
Next one?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
This is kind of weird. My first guess right now is that this has to be Worthy Park. Even though I haven't, just on the aroma, there just feels like there's...
Smells like cane juice.
There's like a grassy element
to it.
Right? I wasn't expecting that flavor.
Takes a turn.
I feel like that's super industrial for me.
Yes. Bandage, maybe?
Yeah, but it's not, and I don't taste cane juice.
It reminds me a little bit of some of the Grand Aromas that we've had, like the Holmes Key, that note of like ketchup and bandage.
Yep. But way less.
Oh yeah. Not that.
But the ABV on this is much more intense.
All right, let's do the last one. Whew. Cheers. Oh.
There's something in this is like familiar.
It's a little gasoline, but like a really like enjoyable gasoline, like a nice sippable gasoline. Is there a little bit of maybe like a tire note?
Yeah, there's some of that rubbery thing going on here too. It feels closer to this one in terms of the industrial notes than the tropical fruity notes of the first two. It's spicy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Paint thinner?
That has the that has a stronger industrial note to it.
Yeah.
Like a peppery, like a black peppery. But to me, it's actually like my tongue is tingling and burning right now.
Yeah. On first sip, that's my least favorite of the four.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What would you say is your favorite?
This one right here is my favorite. I just really like that intensely banana flavor.
Yeah, I do like that, but I think I'm leaning in the direction of this first one here. I mean, they all have little elements that I like, but I think this was the one that probably stuck with me the most.
Which one's the Rum Fire though? It's like, it's gotta be, to me, I'm guessing it's like one of the first two.
Okay, Worthy Park, because of that cane. The sweetness on here, if I remember my experience with the Monymusk Overproof, I say that is the Monymusk. Which means one of these is Wray Nephew, one of these is Rum Fire, is my guess.
That's so weird. Ugh.
Rum Fire, Wray Nephew.
See, I would have guessed that this is Rum Fire and one of these is Monymusk because it's so unusual to me. And I'm just like secretly hoping this is the Worthy Park because I like these two better than these two. Okay, so we have a whole kind of complicated system, might be a little too complicated to kind of make sure this is a blind situation. In the #1 position is B.
And we said, both of us said B was Rum Fire. Monymusk.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling
There's few people in this world that have more experience drinking Rum Fire than you.
Okay, well, we might as well just end this video now. I've up in the get-go.
Deleting his YouTube channel.
Yeah. I said this next one was the Monymusk, and you said it, the next one.
I said it was the Worthy Park, so that is A.
Worthy Park?
Okay.
Because I could have sworn that was the Worthy Park. This smells like cane juice. So I said this was Worthy Park, when in fact you said it's D.
It's D.
D is Wray Nephew.
Okay.
And then the last one, this is Rum Fire. My God. No, now I can smell the Rum Fire. Yeah. So I have failed. And it was nice knowing you. I'm gonna close the channel. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Every day you learn something new.
All right, now that we've tried these neats and we've revealed what they are, let's actually start making some cocktails.
Awesome.
Let's do it. All right, so for our first cocktail, we're going with probably the most iconic use of an unaged overproof Jamaican rum, and that's the Wray Ting. And this is, the Wray and the Wray Ting is for Wray Nephew, because it's traditionally what's used to make the cocktail. And the Ting is the name of a grapefruit soda from Jamaica. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, wow, okay.
I don't know if I'm tasting anything.
I can get that earthy vegetal industrial note.
I guess a little bit, yeah.
It's sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
Super sweet. You're getting all the sweetness there is from that soda, but it's the rum. I feel like the flavor is there, but it's not the ABV is not there.
All right, moving on to #2.
Cheers.
Cheers. This I like a little better.
I do.
It's a little livelier.
But it's not, to me, like that really strong note from the rum isn't as come through, but it feels more balanced out. This is good.
Yeah,
like
this is refreshing.
Yep.
When it's like super hot here in the 90s or in the hundreds.
Hundreds, yeah.
I could crush that. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the third one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, this one.
You can taste the rum. is not shy.
Yeah, and
It's like the first thing you taste.
yes. And there's still sweetness to balance it out, but the grapefruit's very much in the background there. This has to be Rum Fire. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
It has to be Rum Fire or the Wray Nephew.
I think so.
It has to be the two that were over here last time.
Huh. All right, and the fourth one. Cheers. Sweet. That is
There's
sweet.
a sweet, but
Ooh, there's that
like
banana.
Yeah, okay. It has this like a little bit of a savory quality, but it does have that banana note to it.
I almost feel like this was the second rum here, which was
It's Worthy Park. That was
Worthy Park. But I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna say this one is my favorite.
This one is my favorite.
Yeah, so we agree on that.
Yep. I don't think any of these are bad, but the one I like the least is this one. And I'm just going down. I think it's Rum Fire.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
I'm probably gonna be able to drink these faster than this one, given that kind of strong and weird intensity. I'm not gonna guess. I'm gonna chicken out.
Okay. That's fine.
But I feel confident.
You're scared.
Yeah,
You're scared that
after I screwed up.
You don't like that one, and it's gonna be Rum Fire.
Yeah. We both agree. For Wray and Ting, it's this one right here, which we think is the Worthy Park. Letter C. C is Worthy Park. Damn. All right, look at that. Okay.
I like that we have a brand new rum.
Yeah.
That we're like excited about.
Okay, so that was the Wray and Ting.
Actually, I think we're changing it now to the Worthy and Ting.
Ooh, look at that. Worthy of the title.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next drink. We'll be right back. All right, so for the next cocktail, we went with the Nuclear Daiquiri. And this is a blend of, obviously, the rum, but we've got some lime, some falernum, and some green chartreuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, some big, bold flavors there to kind of maybe balance out the big, bold flavors of the rum.
Excited for this one. Obviously, like everyone's stocking up on chartreuse. You're kind enough to share it in a bunch of cocktails tonight.
Yes, but I will say we are doing half portions. One, because we don't want to drink all that alcohol, but also, as much as I like Derek, I don't like him enough to like give him all my chartreuse.
Okay, but chartreuse plus, it was 50 something.
Yeah.
ABV plus the Overproof Jamaican.
Yeah.
You got the half a cocktail is almost a full normal cocktail.
That's true, good point. So let's start off with the one here on the left.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
Chartreuse.
Yeah, tastes like chartreuse, tastes like absinthe.
It's drier than a typical daiquiri,
yeah.
but you still get the sweetness from the chartreuse. But the herbal note of chartreuse is kind of overpowering the Jamaican.
It really
aromas.
is. I'm not really able to isolate the rum.
I'm not.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, number two. Cheers. Ooh.
The chartreuse comes through more there.
You think so?
But I don't necessarily think, I'm not very confident that there's any difference in those.
Again, true, same with this one. Not picking up a lot of the rum. It kind of disappears. These are variations on the same thing. All right, let's move on to the third one.
Cheers.
Cheers. Also chartreuse.
Like the things that I'm picking up feel like they're outside of the rum, I guess. It's like you said, the lime juice, the sweetness.
Yeah. It's variations on the chartreuse and the sweetness and the lime across the board. Wow. Let's move on to the fourth one. Cheers.
I can smell the rum on this one.
Yeah, this is Rum Fire.
Just automatic. This is Rum Fire.
Yeah.
This sounds like the opposite of what I would normally say, but this one is my favorite because it is the only one that I can really say there's something in there that is holding its own, trying to hold its own against chartreuse, and the rest of them are not.
This first one is too much chartreuse. The second one is too lime forward for me. This third one is okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with number 4. That's my pick.
Number 4.
And just, you can actually taste the rum.
A great use of Rum Fire.
Yeah. Please be Rum Fire. All right, what is number 4?
Number 4.
Which is our pick.
Number 4 is the letter A.
And that is Rum Fire. Nice, thank God.
Redemption.
Yeah.
Redemption.
So I kind of was thinking that maybe this one here might be the Worthy Park. What is number 3?
It is B.
Wray Nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then number 2 is C.
Monymusk.
Okay.
And so Worthy Park. Okay. You kind of lose that banana note that we really picked up on for the previous 2 tastings, both the Wray and Ting and drinking it neat. I'm having a tough time.
Well, chartreuse has like an astringency to it almost that like a mouthwashy type thing in maybe a pleasant way. And that you need something like really powerful to hold up to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the highest octane of all these really in terms of like flavor is Rum Fire. Yeah. So it makes sense that in something like this. So if you're out there like trying to build a cocktail with a bunch of delicate flavors, they're all going to be different, but like you could have something interesting. And we're proving in this that there is a big difference, like in at least the Rum Fire of all of these.
Wise words. I think that what you said made sense.
I don't think it did. I think it didn't make sense. I think
that you said it with such confidence.
No, I mean, I said it with conviction. Yeah. But if you actually read it, it's gonna sound like I'm insane. All right, $200 of cocktails down the drain.
Down the drain, yeah. Unless you want to drink them, but I'm not. Whew. Okay, so we have our last drink here, the third one. This is maybe not as iconic as the first two, but maybe it should be, in my opinion.
I think it is. I think it's more iconic. I think it's becoming more iconic.
Yeah, maybe notorious might be another word to use. But this is the Rum Firewalker by Jason Alexander. He owns Devil's Reef Bar out in Tacoma, Washington. And this is a pretty ridiculous, big, bold cocktail. It's 1 ounce of lime, 1 ounce of cinnamon syrup, 1 ounce of Campari, and then 3 ounces of rum.
3 ounces of Overproof Jamaican rum. I don't know if I had ever had one of these until maybe, was it October, November of last year when you came over and we made these. And we both love, you've had them before, but we both love them. And most people didn't love them.
No.
Some people were upset with us that they made these. And I wish you liked it.
Look, one, you have to like Campari, so there's that. Not everyone likes Campari. And then you have to like these kind of big, bold Jamaican rums and a lot of it. So yeah.
I mean, 3 ounces. And we're drinking full cocktails here right now.
We will be responsible. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo!
Yeah. But I'm tasting the rum. And I mean, the thing with the Campari is like, you can see it. It is obvious that is in there. So I do pick up the bitterness, but to me, it feels like the Campari is overpowered by, you know, the rum, and the cinnamon's there too, like a little bit of spice, but that rum, to me, so far, in the one that we've had, it's standing up. This to me definitely tastes like there's Overproof Jamaican in it.
Sure, yeah.
But maybe not as nuanced or the flavors coming through nearly as much as like the Wray Ting.
Agreed. All right, number 2.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
There's more there.
Yeah, I can taste the rum here, and I like it. I like what I'm tasting.
There's like maybe a little bit of that industrial note, but it's coming with a lot of sweetness.
I'm getting a decent amount of presence of tropical fruit note.
So far, these are good.
Yeah, yeah.
How many people complaining about?
Oh no, I mean, yeah, they're tripping. Cheers.
Because I've kind of questioned myself with all the negativity from like, well, am I tripping?
Am I tripping?
is it not good? And no, I'm not. You're tripping.
No, exactly.
This actually is good. It's not for everyone.
Sure, no, of course
but
not.
But it's not like, it's not bullshit that this works. Like there's something to this cocktail.
Yeah, and it's not just like pure gasoline. There's an alchemy of those 4 ingredients that come together that I think make for a very tasty drink.
Well, everything in here is bold. Like cinnamon's bold, Campari's bold, and the rum.
It's just the kind of guys we are, though. You know what I mean? Okay, definitely taste the rum here. A lot more kind of pungent rum.
Yep.
Maybe more Rum Fire-ish.
In the levels of like overproof rumminess, where this is escalated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this feels like a lot stronger, more intense.
I do think this one is more enjoyable.
This is a little over the top. This is a little bit more balanced. There's not a whole lot going on here, but that's kind of where I land on that. I'm getting a little bit more of like a slightly diesel note, more industrial note on this. Yeah. Cheers.
Whoa. Oh yeah, this is the most cinnamon to me.
Yeah, 100%.
To me, like I tasted like a salty, savory thing.
Oh, interesting.
But and less of the tropical fruit. Oh man, I'm feeling it now.
Yeah.
Ooh. We've had, I don't know, 1/8 of each one of these, and
when you're through like the halfway point of any one of these, Everything's good.
Everything's good.
Everything's coup de la.
There's a lot of shit going on in the world. It doesn't matter right now.
Oh boy, are we doing all this?
No.
I'm gonna say, just because I can taste a little bit more of the rum, I'm gonna go with number 3.
Yeah, and you think that's Rum Fire?
Yes, yes I do.
I do too, and I think it's at the most rumminess of the most Jamaican overproof rumminess of them all.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. This is Worthy Park for sure. This one over here is Monymusk. This is Rum Fire, and this is what's the last one?
Wray Nephew.
Wray Nephew.
I will say maybe this is Worthy Park, and I don't know about these two.
I like when we started this, I was like, oh, I don't want to. No, my confidence
Now you're
is
just
soaring.
like, all right, let's see which one is which.
Let's start with your favorite. Let's see
Okay.
which one you chose.
Number 3.
It's the letter A.
Letter A. And I said, I hope that it's Rum Fire. Rum Fire. Woo!
Redemption.
All is well. Good night. I can live with the fact that I screwed up on the Rum Fire in terms of tasting and neat, but if I screwed this one up, yes, I would probably have to close down my channel and say it was a good run.
Deactivate, unfollowed from Jason Alexander.
Yes,
blocked.
that too.
Yeah.
Yes, and I would understand Jason, but more than happy now. I feel confident again, regained my confidence that I picked the Rum Fire, I called that it was Rum Fire, all is well in the universe. Can I just do a victory dance, like a little?
You can, but if you're smart, you'll cut this out of the video.
I'm gonna keep it in.
Yeah, keep it in.
So you said your favorite was?
My favorite is definitely the Worthy Park, which is
Number 2, which is?
D.
Worthy Park. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
I do a dance, but I don't want to embarrass myself.
So, what is the grand kind of conclusion or takeaway here? That I screwed up at first, and I'm gonna live with that. But I feel like I redeemed myself at the end.
Yeah, so I mean, what I think is interesting about this too is like you'll jump to this conclusion. I think that like, oh, we did this and Rum Fire's the winner because that's your winner. But I think when you get to watch videos with us, we do have different palates, which I think we can pick up the same thing, but our preferences are a little different. So like a lighter side but flavorful would be the Worthy Park for me, which is my favorite. And that kind of came up when we did the Bold Rum video because you really liked, I think, the most intense rum of that, which is like the 10-to-1. And that would be my least favorite of those. And I liked ones that were a little more delicate, a little more, you know, subdued, I think. So, you know, these flavors.
Wait, are you talking shit?
I think I'm giving a backhanded compliment.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know how to feel about any of this.
What I'm trying to get at is that we have different preferences.
Sure. Yeah.
But what's fun is we can pick up the same thing. But if you're watching this, I think if you want intensity, like if you're like, I only drink Smith & Cross and I only drink Probitas, then the Rum Fire is the way to go in the Rum Firewalker and other cocktails. Yeah. But if you're, you know, if you have a more refined,
fine, that seems a little, I don't know, it's a little loaded.
Sophisticated.
Oh, okay.
If you like Appleton 12, like, let's be honest, like if you are a more middle of the road person, because I do feel like my preferences are more middle of the road, then I think that Worthy Park is going to get you a bunch of flavor, a bunch of the like tropical fruit, but it's not going to be the gasoline industrial notes that you might not want. If you want those big bold flavors, Rum Fire. If you want something that is still like plenty fruity and flavorful, then it's Worthy Park.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with you on that. And I'm really glad that we did this because it really surprised me, obviously. I think it surprised you, and hopefully, you know, is an opportunity for you guys to kind of like take this and experiment yourself, you know, do something like this, you know, don't go maybe as overboard as we did. So I think the big takeaway is find a friend and drink some rum together and share some notes, you know what I mean? Find a Derek, find our Minder, you know, and compare notes. And there's no right answer to any of these, you know what I mean?
Everything's preference.
It's all preference, and that's the beauty of it all. All right, so that is it. First of all, I want to thank you, Derek, so much for coming and hanging out in my kitchen. I appreciate you. It is like 10:38 p.m. on a Thursday.
The night has just begun.
Oh, buddy, has it. Seriously, thank you. Derek, anything else folks need to know? Where should they find and follow you?
You can find me on YouTube at Make and Drink, or you can find me on Instagram at Make and Drink Derek, but mainly on YouTube and focusing on cocktails as tropical, tiki, exotic, and rum cocktails. And you never know, maybe he'll make an appearance there to try some delicious Bacardi rums.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm down. And if you like this, and if you like this kind of content, and if you want to see more, maybe exclusive behind the scenes content, I have a Patreon, and what I'm thinking of doing once Derek leaves, maybe not right now, but tomorrow or the day after, is trying these 4 in some other cocktails. You know, there's a couple other cocktails that I like to use with Rum Fire. Maybe I'll do a blind myself and try these 4 rums and those cocktails. So consider checking out and supporting me on Patreon. Check out Derek's Patreon, support him over there if you want to. He's got all sorts of fun stuff. He's got a Discord. I don't have a Discord, but dude, there's so much going on your Discord. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. There's people there.
You should actually, I'm being sincere, you should check out Arminder's Patreon because he posts a lot of videos, like so many, like every week he's got a new update for you, and you get first impressions, which I love because that helps me inform the decisions I make when I'm out there buying rums, because I know he's the first one that's going to have it and try it, and then I can decide if it's worthy of me buying.
Wow. Thanks, Derek. That was awesome, man.
I'm just making this up. I'm just reading the teleprompter.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Peace. Whew. All right, we only came off the rails there one time.